Hello, and thank you for choosing Revivenode. Today, we'll be explaining to you how to change your Minecraft version. You can do this manually, and we'll explain that on the second half of the video, but we will be explaining it through our version changer. To access it, just select the service that you want to change your version on, click on the versions on quick access, and from here, you have a large array of different versions to change from vanilla, spigot, paper, purper, bungee cord, within others. I do want to clarify, if you're using newer versions of Minecraft, we highly recommend using paper as it's more optimized than spigot. For those that do not know, paper is a modified version of spigot, so any plugins you have will work just perfectly fine with paper. But in this example, I currently have 1.8 installed, and I'd like to install 1.18.2. So I'll go into the versions tab, click on paper, and here I can install 1.18.2. I do have the option of deciding to either keep or delete my files, and we will promote you a message beforehand informing you of which option you chose. So for this case, I do want to delete all my files, so I'll click delete files, click install, and here you have selected delete files. Click yes if you'd like to continue. This will wipe all your files. So I will go ahead and click yes and allow it to install the jar for me. Please note, sometimes you will have to change your Java version, and I'll explain how to do that. You can exit this pop-up and go into startup, and here you can change your current Java version. Something we'd just like to inform you as well is whenever you do install a jar, we will add a predetermined startup flag for your service. So in this case, I installed paper and we added acre flags automatically for the server. With this flag, it is to help with resource usage within your server, but it can change on what you use. For example, modded, we will add a different custom flag just for that. But heading over to the Java version, we can change the Java version. As it is a newer Minecraft version, we need to use Java 17 and not Java 8. Go into console and we can actually stop this and start it back up. It will promote us to accept the EULA, just like so. Once you accept it, it will do another reboot and just give it a couple of moments just so it can start up the server correctly. And of course, generate all the files necessary for you to play. And there you have it. We have 1.18.2 installed into our Minecraft server. And for a second part, if you want to install one manually, first, make sure you downloaded the jar that you want to install. Heading over to the file manager, here, you're going to go into server.jar, you're going to select it and delete it. If you do not have this jar, no need to worry, as you can just install your current jar by skipping this step. Once you have it, I'm going to upload the jar that I want to run, and now that it's uploaded, you can see here, Spigot 1.16.5. We highly recommend you keeping the name of the jar server.jar, as for our version installer, we run everything under the norm of server.jar. But of course, you can change this by going into the startup, but if you ever do use the version installer, please be aware of that current issue. Once you have installed your jar for the first time, you can just rename it to server.jar, click enter, and you can start up your server. And there we go, mine's currently renamed. What I'm going to do now is go into startup and I'll change it to the correct Java version for 1.16, which is currently Java 8. I can go over to my console and I can start up the server and allow it to, of course, generate all files necessary. And that's all it takes to install your own version into Minecraft. We hope you have an amazing day, and thank you for choosing Revivenode.